everyone. Linda Gray with the Tyler Public Library is here to talk about some exciting programs going on the rest of this month and into February.
Yes.
Welcome, Linda.
Good morning.
Well, first, you have an event going on next Tuesday, a family game night. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Wow.
Yes, this is something that we're doing throughout the city, so we are combining with some other departments. Next Tuesday from 6 to 8 in the library auditorium, we're going to have our family game night, but then we also are going to have another location up at the Glass Recreational Center. And it's basically, the big theme is to bring back family game night. People have no idea that just by gathering at a table and having that little bit of interaction. Of course, you're having fun playing the games, but it's really great because it encourages, you know, family conversation, or maybe even meeting other people from your community. And sometimes I want to say to the children when they're doing something fun like this, you don't know it, but you're learning. You know, but we can't say that because that might take away the fun. But it's a really great opportunity. It just brings lots of great things to the table. And so we'll have some light refreshments, and then the first 100 families to attend, so that's probably going to be about 50 at each location, get to bring home a game.
Oh, great.
So, but all the games, the board games and such will be provided, and we're really going to have a good time. We're excited about it.
Very exciting.
Wow, very nice. Now, also, you're doing something with the American Girl theme, I believe.
Yes.
I was an American Girl fan.
Oh, all American Girl.
Yes.
Me.
Well, they're continually coming out with new characters in the book series, and these particular two characters happen to be from New Orleans, and it's 1824, I believe, is what the year. And what's really interesting is one character is Caucasian and one character is African American. And one of the things that's really fascinating about New Orleans at that time is that they were so far ahead of the curve regarding equality, and so these two girls were friends and they were at equal stature in the community. And so it's really neat to talk about how that was a part of the history that a lot of people didn't realize.
Right.
And then we always like to try and have a little game and a little craft, and the craft that we're going to focus on this time is, of course, Mardi Gras masks.
Yes, I know,
So-
to go along with the New Orleans theme.
That's right.
So you're going to invite the girls to do some Mardi Gras masks, and they
Yes,
can
that's
beat
going
it
to be
and
the
jewel it
craft.
and everything.
Absolutely. We're going to have a really good time. And so that's the first Saturday of February, and that is at 10:30 in the library auditorium. And then, as always, on the first Saturday of February, or the first Saturday of the month, that afternoon at 1:30 is our Lego block party. And
for the
that's
boys.
always a lot
You
of
need
fun.
to get the boys
We have
involved.
such a range of ages that come, and it's just, it's so interesting just to see, you know, how involved they get. And what I really love to see is to have the parents sit down right with them and interacting and helping them build, or maybe even making their own creation. So that's a really great program too. We love that one.
Sounds really
Well, as you
exciting.
say, I mean, that's touching feeling. You're actually doing something, you're learning, right?
Absolutely.
As you're doing that. All right, this, I don't want to stray too far off script, but we have a teen etiquette program we're talking about. What does it take, and how old does somebody, or young does somebody have to be to get a library card? That's something that we might overlook in some of these. Is that something that's...
Oh, absolutely. There is no age limit. There used to be a requirement where the person had to be able to write their own name, but you get to a point where it's just really great to encourage that ownership to go ahead and make that as a part of their literacy. And so any age child can go ahead and get a library card, any age adult. And a lot of people think that there's a fee to the library card, but there isn't. Library cards are absolutely free. All that we ask is that you come in with some form of official picture ID, like a driver's license or a state ID. And if the address on that official ID is not correct, if it's out of date, then just bring something to back that up, like you know, an official water bill, you know, like a water bill, or something that shows what your current address is. And parents would have to do that for their children to go ahead and sign for that, because they'd be responsible for anything that gets checked out. But it really is empowering for them to have their own card.
It does, because it gives them, like you were saying, a sense of empowerment, and then encourages them to read because it's something of their own, and they got it on their own and everything like that.
And my daughters, they both have their own library cards, and one of the greatest things I think we offer our patrons is something called Library Elf. And I signed up for an account for this, and I can go ahead and track everybody's cards through this one application.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's software that we pay for, libraryelf.com. You just have to have your library card number set to go ahead and enter those. You create an account, and so it's not hard to keep up with what is out there. So what the kids have, and it reminds me when things are due, which I really need that. Even though I'm there 5 days a week, I still need to remember when to bring something in from home.
Oh,
We do.
sounds like all of us.
Tyler Public
Yes,
Library.
yes.
Well, thank you, Linda, for stopping by.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, coming up on Fox